Okay, y'all, we back. Uh, I'm telling you now, you better get the likes up because y'all gotta keep me time. It's a 7:15, so y'all better go ahead and get in here and do the likes like they supposed to be. I'm hanging up in y'all face for real because I can be spending my time just letting the album 17 minutes roll for real, for real. Cause y'all playing, and I ain't playing with you. Hmm. I am not playing with you. We got 7:15, so y'all better come on here. Okay, now what was we left off at? We was talking about what's going on. We gonna miss the show up because baby, I'm just not getting to Broadway replay. And I found out Eve and DG found hey BA Sagittarius, good morning, baby. I found out that Eve and DG had another situation. And that's crazy. She was calling the police because they was fighting in the car. They was celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Eve. They was celebrating her birthday. And he popped out with them. Didn't have no money, so her people paid for his way in and stuff like this. And, basically they had an altercation. And they got into it, and next thing you know, they started playing. She called the police, and then he seen the police and told the police that she was driving drunk. She took a sobriety test at the jail, and they ended up charging her with a DUI. So she's gonna have to deal with that. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't pulling up that stuff and putting it on my screen. If you're going through domestic violence or anything, get out of them situations. At this point, I ain't gonna waste my time and my breath because y'all like stuff like this. Where it's a no for me, y'all enjoy these type of things and y'all want to indulge and behave in this type of stuff. So hey, to each his own. I don't play like this. I ain't rocking like this, and I ain't gonna play them type of games because I'm gonna choose me over anybody. And that's why I say you shouldn't entertain hood niggas if you don't know how to treat them and what to do with them. Cause that stuff right there, like it would have been a no. Um, I feel like at this point, I wouldn't even be discussing it on this app unless you showing your growth from it. You show your boss up. You show how you got yourself out of that type of situation. Other than that, it ain't a learning experience to see you keep going back and playing them games. It couldn't be that much love in the world. And I feel like you could have found somebody with a profession that has something to lose. Cause a person don't want to. Well, we watch that on this app and in the real world too. A lot of people sacrifice their careers, something they paid to school for, went to school for, at time that they ain't gonna never be able to get back, and they study want to throw it away and waste it for what? Like, live life. Y'all only get one life to live, so be joyful in it. Be proud. Be happy. Be everything that you can get from it, then some. Now, on the last slide, we left off. Um, Stating how I felt about a person from the past trying to entertain a thought of me, and I don't check for them in real time just because they beefing with somebody that I'm actually cordial and cool, and actually we building a relationship. So look, I'm gonna say this: whatever Madam and Horsey got going on, it has nothing to do with me. The fact that you bringing my name up in the mention in the mix and I don't even speak to you is weird to me. Some of you people are very obsessed. I see it, and that's why I clock it the way I do. I don't deal with you. I don't mention you. I stay as far as away from you because I want you to be able to heal. Because you tried to access somebody that wasn't willing to return or reciprocate the energy. People thought because I knew of you, you were a friend. And I keep telling them, y'all use that word too loosely for me. My friends are people that I intermingle with and interact with and actually meet up with and hang out with and can come to family gatherings, events, kids, parties, and stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, we done been through the storms and back together. And at the end of the day, your pain and stuff you go through, I'm going to have a heart when it comes to it. But a lot of stuff I see go on, I don't be caring about. A lot of y'all tried to play with my spirit because I got a healer soul. But and tell me everything that go wrong in y'all life, bent, cried, all type of stuff. And then some of it, I summed it up as a piece of shit because you still never wanted to go nowhere. You wanted to praise these type of individuals. And it's a no for me. Like, I don't know what make you endure what you endure, but to each his own. Like, go have at it. Like, that's you and your misery. Hey, Miss T. So I was watching Madam live. And of course, she was like, I'm finna go in and go up. And I was like, let's go. So then in the midst of her going in and going up, it took a turn for the left. And I don't know what my mom's at. They might be in the bed, but I understand that. And I ain't got too much time. So let me speed this up. Hopefully the live is still up. I'm gonna take y'all for the ones that know, I'm gonna take y'all back down memory lane. Oh, Rick Reed went live. When he went live 16 minutes ago, damn it. See, look, see, y'all be playing, and y'all be missing out a lot of stuff moving the way y'all moving, but we gonna go ahead and get into this real quick. Hold on. So I can go on about my business. I'm just gonna do my morning live and keep it moving. Hold on. Let me see. She might have took it down off the board because I'm not seeing it pop up. I know her blend. Yeah, I think Madam took that live down. So yeah, I won't be playing it. But anyway, in the midst of her going back and forth with Madam, my name became part of the conversation on her community wall and all this other stuff. And I think it's weird behavior. I don't check for you. I don't see it for you. You somebody that was in the past that seemed like you ain't moved on, so your life can't be given what it's supposed to be given. If I'm even a thought, and I say this about a lot of you people, like I don't think about you. I don't peep in. I don't check for you. I barely come around. My existence is slim to none. Like let's go for it. Like and you still can't let go. Like I say, anybody that had the chance to interact with me, let alone talk to me, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm not somebody that's easily replaced. And so many people try to rewrite their wrongs, and I be like, hell no, it's enough for me. Goodbye. See you soon. Hopefully never. Like type shit. Like I do have a nonchalant attitude and I do keep it moving. So then I also call moving right along because I call Max live, baby. So Shakim won't beef with Max. So Max responded. She clapped back. The first live I caught, the second live I missed. Shouts out to K Fit for keeping me up on it. I went ahead and I told y'all we was getting our memberships. I got it. So next one I'm finna get is the hood tables and a couple of other ones, but I have been getting the memberships like I said I was because we supporting people 2026. If you don't become a part of the mix, or you're a part of a set, a clique, or a crew, or any of that stuff, I'm gonna choose which one I want to support. Now I do support King Roman News Heavy, but I decided that I wanted to give to K Fit and buy her membership and keep it going because actually I've been saying I was gonna do it because I like what she bring and offer to the table. And some of y'all I have supported, and some of y'all I just don't feel back because the support wasn't equally yoked. So it is what it is. The hood table, I feel like her and Barry Carey deserve their memberships, and Jill deserve her membership. Blended Healing, we still waiting on her, y'all. She 300 behind in watch hours, so I hope y'all make it make sense. I think Creole is semi, but she's still short a couple of things, so she's not fully monetized. And quite frankly, I didn't ask y'all. I got a whole list of people on the wall that's featured. Once I take them features down, I'll swap them out for the next features. That's how I'm gonna do it. So you can know who I feel like deserves to get the shine and who y'all should subscribe to and support. Y'all still have the opportunity to choose on your own who you choose to give it to. It's neither here or there. I'm just saying, could we make it make sense for those that we see in multiple places that actually try to show any and everybody support? Could we help them keep their monetization to get to the goal, or they could be fully monetized once we get them there? It would be up to us to keep it going. It would be it would be up to them to keep it going and help themselves become relevant on the board. You could do it by pushing other different commentary. If you see the commentary that you do is not working for you, do not be afraid to switch it up. If it's something you're really passionate about, just to have other people and make your page stand out, you should be able to be versatile. And that's what I say. They tell you to operate it like a business. So what can you do to make that business grow? Could you revamp? Could you brainstorm? Could you switch it up? Could you do all the things and above to make yourself become relevant and help yourself pop off and be out here like what it is? You don't have to come out here on a beefing level. If beefing is not for you and you choose, like, you want to choose higher things and do better, like, you don't got to stick to them levels. But I'm going to tell you, the way you present that platform, if you ain't good and got that it factor, then baby, it's just going to go flop. It's a waste of time. That monetization going to be gone. People going to refuse to support. And quite frankly, you going to find yourself on the board scratching for your life. Then you got to worry about the docs. And some people dox you because of your popularity. Some people dox you because they hate. And if they can't get to you, they're going to find the next best thing close to you to try to make it a target. So when you move on this app, take into consideration you're not just moving for self. I did catch Dovey live. She was playing with the paperwork. She said she taught that you don't do them when this crime is going on, and when the case is open, you do it after the fact. But if they gave you a no contact order and told you to leave situations alone, whether you feel like it was falsified or not, don't you know that once you start a pattern and they start initiating them type of things, that it'll be easy for somebody to bring it up again and open the case back up or bring another case forward towards you because you're still doing the same exact thing. So I would just leave it alone. Like, I ain't saying duck and dodge no smoke, but why just keep beating a dead horse? Like, you're not even spoke on or mentioned. And I see it's a long time coming. And I guess that's the way people do their commentary. So it is what it is. We just gonna keep it moving and keep doing what we're doing. And I'm just standing at the midst of all this stuff because I think people are weird. They show obsessive, stalkish behavior. They show how weird they can get. People being on YouTube. Keyboard is the remote. Good morning, She Love. Good morning, baby. So yeah, as far as Lemon and Lolo, like I said, I caught Lady Nika live. And she was playing Lemon live. Lady Nika, you said that you don't like people to play with your brand. You like your channel and your page. And I think you shouldn't be used or manipulated, but you grown and you're going to do what you want to do. I would have never played his live, his content, or none of that because he told Brianna to do it. And then he turned around and wanted to strike her in the same breath and said he didn't tell her she could play his live. I don't know if you got permission or not, but I wouldn't have put it on my platform. Like, y'all got to protect y'all pages. And then on top of that, you got to realize that they're slapping down channels for reuse content. Once they figure out, because I don't know if he's monetized or not, once they figure out that the page is monetized and they paid for that content and you just took that content over to your page and decide to play it again, you being a monetized channel that actually getting revenue from YouTube, baby, a begging storm will be coming about because, yeah, quite frankly, like, if I was you, I'll make that live disappear. Like, I would take it down because we see how he played. All it takes for him to do is get in his feelings and feel some type of way about you, and he's going to come for your channel. Like, I don't see it for him. I wouldn't put none of his on my channel. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving right along. And then you got to realize that these people have said that when you play their lives, they want to get paid for you playing their commentary. And it is what it is because they got that right and that choice. That's their business. I don't care about Lolo. As far as are we beefing? No. As far as what her and Lemon going through, no. I feel like she's another just Krista in that sense that I would turn a blind eye to her. I'm just gonna keep it real and be honest how I would take it. Like, because she keeps saying that's her friend. Anytime you feel like, I'm gonna tell you something. Lolo got sense. I could tell you how she got sense. And now I know she got sense. Because anytime somebody get up to here and mention the wrongdoing and what he doing, she instantly go into defense mode and start making excuses. So whether she admit it or not, she know it's something wrong with the picture. She know that she should feel some type of way about the things she's doing. I'm in most of your lives and I don't see King Roman or K Fit. Do they have your memberships? Do they get a pass in terms of mutual support? Um, K Fit does support me. K Fit be in my life. King Roman, he might be doing whatever he want to do because he got a life. So no, but I do pick and mess with King Roman too. But he have came through here a couple of times. But yes, K Fit is a member of mine. So no, no one gets a pass when it comes to me. I actually treat everybody the same. If I can sit here and swing by your lives, I feel like you can swing by mine. If I'm not on your priority list, I feel like all you gotta do is tell me and it can move some people. I put in cliques and groups and all that other stuff, but not in the form of an attackment. But like I said, I support King Roman News with a share, a click, and a view. K Fit support me with a share, a click, and a view. Out of between the both of them, I decided to get my memberships on K Fit Live because she barely go lives enough. King Roman do enough to where his views are just right. So whether he pop out here, hit the live button or not, he's going to keep himself in a rotation and he got a lot of members. K Fit barely come out here because she's dealing with school, she's dealing with life, and she's dealing with her son. So therefore, I choose this where I want to send funds to. I'm sure King Roman don't mind that I chose K Fit for the financial gain because I see them as one. Yeah. So as far as that concerned, I don't care. Like shit, I support Brianna. Do you see Brianna in all my life? She come through here when she on the board, but when she ain't on the board, she don't show up. I support Kimmy. Do you see Kimmy in all my life? Like yeah. So stuff like that. No, we talk about it, but yeah, it ain't a big issue because I understand you lifing. If I was life and I would want everybody to understand and respect the fact that, yeah, I didn't prioritize YouTube as number one on my to-do list, but when I'm out here, I do support you. Another thing is, another reason why since people want to know, I don't owe you no explanation, but I'm going to give it to you to make you shit on yourself just for questioning it. When I decided to wipe out all my subscribers, Kimmy was one that pushed my channel. When I decided to wipe out my subscribers, Lady Nika was one that pushed my channel. Even Brianna, a lot of them pushed my channel. So therefore, it's certain things that we might go through or we might talk about, or you might not see them in any live, but you also got to pay homage because they did something they didn't have to do. So they understand my standings on the board. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, I don't be holding them to the fire as much as I would do other people that come around and say that, yeah, Room Shaker, I don't see you in my live. And I be like, what? Maybe I didn't drop down, but who's to say I wasn't there? So yeah, it's nothing. Like he's supporting the ways when he can. When he got time and he's out on the board and I'm going up, he's going. When I do my competition, King Roman told me off top he will participate in it. The ghetto karaoke, King Roman already said he want to be a part of it. So while you looking for understandings, I don't know why y'all try to make it an issue between me and King Roman, but trust and believe we fine. We fine. Is no beef brewing, is no beef coming, is nothing forming. Like, like I'm glad he got a life. Like I wish some of y'all get one too. So King Roman doesn't support your lives or have a membership. Why does he get a pass? He not getting a pass, but understanding it's the best thing in the world. What the hell do you want from me? He don't owe me nothing. I don't owe him nothing, but he do come through here. He don't have to be in every live. He's a content. Look, let me tell you something. And I'm gonna be real with you. When you're a content creator, people cannot expect a lot of things from you. Like me in the process of working, me in the process of doing everything, y'all should be happy I hit the live button. Like I say, y'all are intermission in between things that I be doing in my background, things that I be doing in real time and real life, grinding, getting money, doing trips, doing whatever the hell I gotta do to make myself be good and A-okay. So the fact that you coming in here questioning about King Roman, you must be a troll that's worried. No, I don't, and I'm surprised you support people so heavy who don't support you. I'm a fan of multiple support too. But he do support. How he don't support me? Anytime I want to hit his link and I got something to say, or I want to contribute to his commentary, I have always felt welcome. I have never been on his barred list. I have never been on his block list. So why is it that you want to make it an issue about me and some goddamn King Roman? Like, yeah, we good. I think a no response for me and King Roman is a good thing. Like, if it was animosity brewing, you will know. Trust me, because I feel like he'll come on out there with it, and I will too. Like, I can read the room if it was tension brewing. And the fact that I can give him so much respect or courtesy is because King Roman said that when you subscribers tried to stir up mess, and I was happy with his response. I didn't even type nothing. I was in that live. If you notice, when his live went down, I hit my live button as soon as I got through. Because I was multitasking when I was in King Roman lives and they called in there with that shit. Because, I would have hit his line. Hello, can you hear me now? So, anywho, when they got to saying that, King Roman, if you seen the smile or the smirk on his face, and he was like, no, but I'll ask for him shaker personally. Like, he didn't have to do that. And that's the same thing with Brianna. When people try to go have a conversation with Brianna was like, I feel like if it was an issue, Room Shaker come out and tell me. See, some people know what I give and they know it's simple just to ask. And that's why I say I don't hold so many people to certain standards. But when Brianna is actually active on the board, she's out here. She's getting ready to graduate. She's getting ready to excel and do all this other stuff. But when she's here, she's relevant. Whenever I have called for Brianna to hit my platform, Brianna have always came. If ever I decided that I had a question for Brianna and I asked on Instagram, Brianna will respond. So yeah, it's certain things that y'all don't know about and don't nobody owe no explanation. And quite frankly, is like I said, it's okay. He's supporting his own ways. Anywho, hey Miss Juicy, getting ready for work but listening from the clouds. Okay, boo. Let me see. Hey, B. Lachey. Good morning, my love. I seen when you came in here. Let me see. Who else came in here? No, I didn't, and I'm surprised you support people. Okay, I read that. That's to his benefits. You are very entertaining. I'm not advocating for you to beef with anyone. I'm just looking for understanding. Okay, but what is there to understand? If it's a relationship development or anything, us being cordial and us showing each other support, like, why do subscribers feel like they gotta understand what's going on? Like, people might not know I chopped down in Dory's chats, but I actually been supporting Dory because I don't seen her in mine. Like, I tell anybody, if you support me, I don't mind supporting you. I don't put you in competition with other content creators. I try to give all y'all a mutual respect of support. But if I see it's lopsided, then yeah, I will surely, slowly but surely, decline in my support. I will disappear and you'll be like, what the hell happened? Or you'll be like, Room Shake, I ain't seen you in a while. And then there will be a conversation to be had. But I don't feel no type of way because I understand, like, and this is why I say, do y'all really pay attention to the lives on the board? Because not only do I be in there listening to the content creator and reading the room and vibing in the atmosphere, I be actually taking good notes and understanding of what's going on. I break it down and analyze it. He told y'all he took a break. He told y'all that he's working on this. He told y'all that he doing business. He's sitting here helping people write grants and all this other stuff. Sometimes when you prioritize your life, the stuff that's more important is going to need more time. So if you have to slowly fall back from the board, people should be respectful of that. But when you hear, you hear. When he hear. So when Brianna out, she out. Like, I don't have no problem when ODS out, he out. Like, he'll come through here. He make sure he acknowledge me when I'm in his live. He be like, what's up, Room Shaker? He speaking other lives. So that was enough for me. I ain't diving for your attention. I'm not your jealous-hearted girlfriend. Feel like, wait a minute, nigga. Like, I ain't all that. Like, we got to understand it. So yeah, they good on my behalf. Like, for real. As long as Room Shake and King Roman have an understanding, that's all that matters. Absolutely. Juicy wasn't here. Then I got a post from her and I went over there typing. Well, Miss Juicy, I got a post from her and I went over there typing on her community wall. Like, I'm subscribed. I just don't see you go live, but I'm subscribed. Like, yeah. And then now some people like, I said it because I say, I don't be knowing people like, Room's like, I be in your clouds. And I'm like, I don't check the clouds. So every once in a while, you ain't got to do it all the time, but every once in a while, just drop a little message on the post and say, yeah, I'm around. Like, it is what it is. But when you subscribe to certain people, even if they don't be interacting in the live and running rampant in the chat and don't hit the platform, you know they're around by the shares on their community wall. You know what they're around when you get mentions on their wall and stuff like that. So certain stuff I just don't check for. Like when King Roman popped out yesterday, he was like, well, he didn't pop out to my knowledge. He put a post up. And I was the second person to come in on as soon as I seen it show up on a notification. But I was like, he like, what y'all doing? I say, waiting for you to come out here and tell us how you really feel. While people speculating and sitting here thinking that they know what's going through your mind. Only the people that know how you feel about this and what you thinking. It's the people that actually know you the best. Like a K-Fit was the perfect one to get up there on NB channel and say, that was wrong for Lemon to mention that him and King Roman is fine, because if he knew how to read the room and knew what King Roman give, they very much not fine. King Roman just said that this is not the time and he ain't finna sit here and indulge. But yeah, duly noted what you did. Like when he get ready to come out here on the board, you better believe he gonna have something to say. Or he might just say that he knew it was coming anyway because he sat back and know what Lemon gives. Like everybody that deal with him should know what it's gonna end up being. And then to say someone stole your commentary, like, how do you steal commentary? But it's certain stuff you can't hold on your platform because people can't stay focused long enough to hold the conversation. It always turn into an attack or an argument. Like, that's why I say you got to be able to take control of your platform. You got to be able to set ground rules. You got to be able to shut shit down. If you don't see it and don't want it happening, you got to know when to invoke the rules. And then that's why I said the other day, when it comes to Brianna, I respect the way she did that. To Kim, you wanted to come for me. I came up there to defend myself. Then you wanted to buy me down. And then you decided that you wanted to speak on me. And Brianna said, nah, Room Shaker is not up here, so I'm not going to let this go. Move right along. And that's why I say now going forward, if Brianna is mentioned on my platform and she's not here, I will shut it down. I will shut it down. If people want to start typing her name in the chat and want to see him no, she's not here. So we're going to wait till she decides to pop out. And if you want to, take it to her live because she'll hear it. She'll be able to see it. She'll be able to tell you exactly how she feel about it. Like, why are you bringing it to me? My thing is we good. I don't have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with her. And that's why a lot of people get mad that I can move the way I move because I'm not inserting myself in a lot of shit like y'all do. I'm not stirring the pot. Only one I jab at is Pizarro. And that's because we ain't friends. The bitch take shots at me, so I shoot them bulldogs right back. But is it a beef? No. Yeah, I just don't see it for, but it is what it is. It ain't for nobody else to understand. It's for me how I decide to go for it. And like I said, we're not friends. So when we throw jabs or we throw slugs, we can do that. We ain't friends. Like, I didn't tell you that we had nothing going on to where you get a pass, bitch. Never. Like, yeah, no. But certain people, like I say, I do let go because they don't be doing nothing. Like, no, but understanding is the best thing in the world. One thing I can say, if it was an issue, I feel like she'll talk to me. And they know I'll talk to them. So I can respect it. Let me read what you put. Exactly, Room Shaker. Let's go, Miss Juice. Actions speak louder than words. If a person has a business and a brand to protect, they will never entertain being on such a low bro show. Did you think Mother or Bree would do that show? Nope. I said that. Also, CCs like to support from the clouds at times. Absolutely. Some people say that they don't want to be in mix. Some people say they're afraid to be attacked. Some people say that a lot of people get mad because where they see them drop down there. So when they go to other platforms and channels, people do try to say, why do you support them? Or then you get people calling them out like, you don't support me because you say you don't like what I give, but you support them. Like, where's the comparison? Why do that? Like, hello, what are we talking about? Like, we all grown. Like, if you allowed yourself to be pressured to where you want to drop down to and where you want to be at because you afraid how other people gonna feel about that, like, then basically you're cracking the peer pressure. If you gonna be dragged or harassed, like, it's a whole thing that YouTube got a rule about the attack of subscribers and stuff like that, because they need the subscribers to watch the ads. They need the subscribers to grow their platform. Like, they will sit here and take down a page over you harassing and stalking subscribers. King Roman is not what he tends to be. Action speaks. Okay, what is he pretending to be? Bapping in this bitch. Okay, so you a whole troll. I'ma take it. So let's have this conversation because you want my focus to be on King Roman, and I'm trying to figure out why is that. He's not here. Why is the conversation so much basically formed around King Roman this morning? Now that's what you call mutual respect. Let's go, VA Sagittarius. But Bappin in this bitch seemed like he's focused on my relationship and understanding with King Roman. Are you a male or a woman? My point is, if he really has a business to protect, he will never be on that show. That put him in the beliefs. No, that really, look, let me say this. I can go on a show that I don't see it for. I can go on a show that might be trash. I can go on a show and my energy, my charisma, my instance to just rise to the occasion will make that show pop. Cause I could take that nasty ass show and I can make it actually be something that they actually wanted it to be. Hello? Cause now you got a headliner. So if King Roman, like he said, he was willing to pop out, you got a headliner that's willing to go and show himself in a different atmosphere. And once again, with the type of money and the type of support King Roman got, I wish King Roman just step out on a limb and just do it himself. But if you want to help out King Payne along the way, you can do that too. And that's why I say he really pissed me off. Because at first they was like, he's like, you could be on there with the cast that Lady Snoop ran with. I was like, I just looked at it. It was like, okay. I didn't feel no type of way about it because I can go and I can make your show pop because they knew, like, yeah, no, for one, a man performing and calling himself a woman would never touch me. That would have went all the way left. Like, yeah, no, you would have never touched me, baby. Like, it would have got deadly real quick. So that show would have escalated to the top of the max. Then for two, like, yeah, it's a lot of things, but you could have slipped it. You could have stayed in your line. You could have did your thing. Like, them people wanted to get a friend. They wanted you to try to get to know them. Like, yeah, I never been a type that hung with girls. I always hung with men. The girls that I hung with was the ones I went to school with. And us hanging out consists of us going to like a little get drinks at the bar, or us going to shoot pool or bowling and stuff like that, or us going to events that was actually of substance. But just sitting there making friends with a whole bunch of people, like, if we didn't have nothing in common, what was there for us to talk about? But if we came to do a job that we was getting paid for, then sure, we will make the show pop. But I'm one of them. My face card is off limits. You're not scratching it. You're not putting no bruises in it. You're not doing none of that. So we don't even play them type of games. So yeah, if they want to help that show, they can. But King Mama can go on there and be completely professional and say he ain't getting in the mix. It's already understood that ain't nobody touching me. It's already understood I ain't staying in the house with dirty people. It's already understood what I will and would not do. So I'm gonna need you to uphold your end of the bargain, or that contract will be null and void, because as long as you serving me with a contract, I'm serving you with one too. So there's ways that King Roman could have touched down on that show, and he could have had some bargaining chips of his own. Like, he already let it know what it would give. He already let them know what he gonna tolerate and what he ain't, and that's how you negotiate for roles and stuff. Like, it's people that come in there and they tell people, if you really want them to be a part of the show, you gonna have to change up that script, because it's certain roles and positions they ain't gonna even touch or be a part of, because it can be a deal breaker for them. So I'm just saying, and it's gonna be a yes or a no. And that's why I say, y'all say operate in business form, but some of y'all act like y'all ain't even got a business bone in y'all body. Some of y'all just ratchet when it comes to the goddamn brands. And like I say, a lot of people, I wouldn't invest. Me seeing K Fit as a mother out here living her best life and doing what she got to do for her child, I applaud stuff like that. So if I can sit here and get a membership or send a super chat or something when you go live, I have no problem with it. A lot of y'all choose between the women and the men. A lot of y'all choose the men because y'all want their attention. I choose the women because I'm a woman at the end of the day, but I will also support a man because I'm glad to see black men out here doing something with themselves instead of being righteous and fuck off. Like, it is what it is. So yeah, I chose K Fit. She's part of the crew. I'm sure King Roman has no issue with it. And then why would he? It's my funding. Like, it's my money. I work for this. So if I want to give it to the next woman, I just feel like, hey, I can. I'm single. I don't need no man telling me where to spend my goddamn funding. Even if he was giving me his money, I'ma spend it how I want to, because this is my allowance. This is my due process. This is what was given to me because you felt like I deserved it and I appreciate it. So yeah, once that money hit my hand, it's mine. If I want to go blow it on some shoes or purse and I ain't even into shit like that, I'm gonna do that. If I want to go spend it at the liquor store, I'm gonna do that too. If I want to go sit there and get my herbals and spice and all that other good stuff, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't gotta explain nothing to you. Like, yeah, not unless I go spend it on another man and you like, you took my money, gave to maybe I was putting you in rotation, because watch how we double that and triple that and get that back. Let's trust the process. Just know I ain't out here spreading my legs. Like, I'm for real. Like, girl, they act like they know or have a issue with Rome. That's what I said. Like, where did this person come from? Like, this is my first time seeing them over here. But the fact that they typing in my chat, I know they subscribe. Uh-huh. Let me see. It said, if you had a professional grant writing company that you were building, would you go on a show that was only about fighting? But King Payne said his show was not about fighting. So let's not bash the man brand. Let's not take away from him. Let's be logical. His show, if you listen to his breakdown, this is why I say, do y'all pay attention to what the content creators be even saying at this point? Official King Payne, I'm gonna call him by name so y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. He actually said that his show they had a person that did hair. They had a person that actually was a bartender in real life. They had a person that actually was professional with doing makeup. He took a lot of people that said they wanted to be of the business world but didn't have the business aspect or mentality to go with it. And he tried to put them in an atmosphere where you actually got to work your brand. You actually got to work and represent your brand. And instead, they clinked up, and instead of talking about business opportunity and how they can make their brand grow, they wanted to gain friends. They wanted acquaintances. They wanted the socials. They wanted people that they could drink and turn up with. They wanted to sit here and skip over the business opportunity. And they wanted to sit here and clash and bump heads. Like, that's why I say, if you had really got people that wanted to use the official King Payne show as an uplifting stepping stool to put him on the map and also brand theyself and put theyself on the map, you would have went in there with your business card. You would have went in there with your portfolio. You would have went in there with all the stuff that represents your band. Like, if it was people in there and their hair was messed up, and, hey, could I do your hair? I'll do it for the low. I'll do it for the free. Like, yeah, I would have displayed every talent I had. Like, yeah. That's how you can tell what people really get in there for and how they want to do it. But you got people that's immature and don't think like that. If you look at Zeus, them people ain't building no brand. They bringing their name and their image, and it's showing that I want to fight. It show I want to go to the club. It show I don't want to be professional. It show I just want to get recognition. Like he said, he had a singer, and that person is out there singing for people. So, but then and we seen what the subscribers was giving when y'all started trying to mix people in. Like y'all said, King Roman, Shakim, Rico the Barber, or Reports, whichever one he going by. Uh, then y'all wanted Brian in there. Then y'all wanted Honest Row in there. Y'all just wanted it to be a shit show from when I was giving. Then y'all said Lemon. What Lemon gonna advertise besides getting drunk and probably want to argue and all this other stuff? What was these people really gonna give y'all? If you want to do a King Ramen, you could get put Pastor on there. He make the audience sit there and run that goddamn money up, and he playing all type of trips and stuff. And then he could bring Vivian along or have Vivian call in while they filming and say, "Hey, he having this," and give out her the contact information. And come on, if you want to be a part of this, this could be extra footage. Like Pastor would have came in there and worked it. Pastor would have came in there and said, "Oh, wait a minute, that would be on a whole little site. And I got more people that I could get to sit here and donate to the destinations, the trips and the train rides." And then he might tell y'all, "Let's go on the trail ride. At next point, let's go to the horse shows. Let's do everything we can. Let's get on the cruise and stuff like that." Like Pastor would have went in there and he would have capitalized. He would have had a financial back in the game and some more shit. He would have reeled you on in. He would have got you did and done. King Roman probably, like he said, if he go in there, have you ever thought about writing a grant? Have you ever thought about starting a business? If you can, I can help you with that because I do that type of work. And he could have represented himself and gave out business cards, put on his little suits and stuff, or he could have dressed down and went for the little prep look or stuff that them college students and stuff be rocking. And he could have came in there and gave you a little sauce and flavoring. So it's a lot of stuff. Like anybody, like you could take the smallest opportunity and make it so much bigger. It's how you bless it. It's how you grow it. You don't gotta go in there fighting no goddamn body. You could be like, yeah, King Payne. Yeah, this was not in my contract. This is very much suable. Do you want me to be a liability letting this type of behavior go on? Like he could have went in there and really bossed up on them goddamn people. See, Lady Snoop, she talk, but she really don't walk it how she talking. Cause like I said, if you was really business pointed and business minded, and you talking about all these little stuffs and opportunities you have and that you growing, you would have handled it in a whole different way. But one, I said what I said. I'm grown. You ain't gonna touch me, and I would have stood on that alone. But no, you want to antagonize, you want to do it, and you realize it was nothing in the midst of protecting you, and you set yourself up from the okie doke because at that time, like King Payne said, he wasn't even staying at the house. See, he's not a Natalie Young. He comes around when it's time to film or something like that, or he leave the filming crew right there and he go stay somewhere else, but he's not coming in there and be around all the mess. Some of these people that put y'all on the platform, they don't want to be around you. They just knew you was gonna be giving. Yes, Boosie cooked this show up. I was right there when he did it and told him to gather these people from the sectors and different spaces and said who was beefing with who, told him which direction to go in, who to look for, and all that other stuff. But just because he told him, it's up to him to present it to you and you to decide whether or not you want to do it. Lemon, you go on that show. You can mix in with the cast that Lady Snoop mixed in, but that mouth you got, a lot of people gonna want to touch you. A lot of people gonna want to sit here and do stuff with you, and then quite frankly, like I think you'll take off just because people gonna see, oh yeah, that's somebody we can get that'll fit right in. He gonna crash out, he gonna do all type of shit. Like it's a house that's based off gay men, even though you say you're not gay. I think you'll fit right in because them men be over there tearing each other up. So if you want to go on the show to fight Shakim and fight everybody else, and then at the same time, I'm gonna say this. If they telling y'all that Shakim is sick and his blood is contaminated, why would you want him to get a scratch or cut, let alone the scent of it all? Why would you want to even indulge? Like, see, that's right there. I don't play with my health. Like, no, but let me want to fight Shakim bad enough. He better hope Shakim don't bite him. Like, you better hope he taking his meds, because if not, you're gonna be just as sick as he is, and then you're gonna be feeling some type of way about that. I'm starting to think Lemon don't have no reason to live. That's all. I'm gonna tell you, that's what Lemon gives. Lemon gives, he don't have no reason at all to be on this earth. He has nothing to live for, and that he just going down through there and he just want attention, and y'all giving it to him, y'all calling him and giving him y'all titties to suck on, so he running them up. Let me see. Let's go. Professional people are deliberate about how they collaborate with people online and in real time because it can make or break a business representation. Absolutely, but some I could be in the midst of a storm. Do you see lawyers walk in the bullpens and walk in the jail cells and the prisons and talk to their clients? Do you see lawyers of all different shapes, forms, and fashions get out here and they build a list up of clients? Like, it does not affect, as long as you represent yourself right and you do what you supposed to do, whatever atmosphere, background, or people you came up, you can come up in a project. Look at Michelle Obama. She came up in O Block. And she's the president's wife. Look at Anna Nicole. Look at all these people that we don't watch take shitty situations and they gloss the hell up from them. So no, you're not gonna frown because okay, look at you saying too much. I ain't gonna even go there, but I'm like, man, look, our opportunity can come in all different shapes, forms, and different shapes and forms and stuff. Like it's what you make of it. It's a lot of people. Do you see people, nurses? Do you see doctors? Do you see lawyers? Do you see all type of people running up and down this app, going around all type of different peoples, and they still be okay in real life? They still holding their job. But then you see the other professionals that was weak-minded trying to mix in with certain crowds and groups, and then they become a flop and lose everything because, quite frankly, you didn't know how to maneuver in that type of atmosphere. You got to be well versatile. You got to be able to survive in any environment. You got to be able to rise to the occasion. You got to be right. Out of all these mishaps in the room, how is you going to notice me? You got to have it. You got to know what you're doing with it, baby. You got to, like they say, when you step in the room and the only person they paying attention to was you can make them gravitate to you and you ain't got to do nothing but be present. Like, yeah, let that sink in. So it's incidents like that. Like, you're gonna be scared if you see him say, I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that because yeah, it's gonna hurt my image. No, how you gonna represent your brand? I can come around you and you could be an asshole and I could be completely professional. I can let you know how you gonna treat me. I'm gonna let you know how you gonna tolerate me and what you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do. Like, I'm gonna stand up on all 10s and we gonna make sure understanding is the best thing in the world. So you gonna know what you can and can't do when it come to me. And we gonna leave it at that. It's non-negotiable. So I'm saying that King Roman can do whatever he wanna do, but King Roman also can do his own goddamn show. He got the know-how, he got the means, he got the funding, he got the support, he got people that appreciate him and look forward to him and all that other stuff. So they'll make it work for him. He don't need nobody else. So when I say what I say what I mean. King Roman got this. And like I said, if he don't know how to edit or he don't do edit, but I be seeing him over there editing videos and all that other stuff and then clipping it and all this other stuff, he can launch his own shit. And as he sit here and expand it, he can build his own network. Y'all are so closed-minded. Like, y'all be acting like it ain't no way to make shit pop and make shit happen when it absolutely is. That's why I say I really don't like being around closed-minded people. I feel like the world is your oyster. I feel like you can do whatever you want to do. All you got to do is take the initiatives and make the steps and the goals and line it up and find out what all you will need to make it pop. Like, find out what it costs to start a network. Find out what it costs to get a camera crew. Find out what it is. And then you can get people that actually want to go in business with you and it become both of y'all babies. So y'all well invested. And it can just go out and it'll be where you ain't got to hold the load because everybody contributes something to it. So when I say you can brand yourself, he can sit here and make his clothes a business opportunity. He can put his whole logo on there. He can put the contact information on there. He could get him a QP, what you call them Q codes made and all that other stuff. When he walk past, you could just scan it to see what the hell it hit for, and it'll tell you exactly what it do. But you got to be careful with them QR codes because people have found a way to steal your information. So make sure whoever you scan that you know what they giving and know that they gonna protect it. Like it ain't it's gonna just be a link to their business or something like that. So QR codes. So all I'm saying is it says a lot. It ain't a secret. It shows exactly what it give, what it hit for, what you're supposed to use it for, and you can boss up and rise to the occasion. So I feel like King Roman, knowing what type of person he is and what mentality he got, he would have made it pop. Because at the end of the day, you don't see King Roman want to do a lot of this stupid shit. And when he do come out to play, he don't know how to, like, that's why I say some people like King Roman give me he can't fake beef. That's what he give me for real, for real. If he ain't feeling it, he gonna be dumbfounded to it. Like he gonna ignore it until you hit a nerve, and then he gonna say, "So this what you want? Let me tell you, go find you." Because we done seen him do it. I'm gonna tell you now, go find you something to do. Because when I come out here, I ain't gonna play with you. We gonna shut this shit right on down, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Like he the one that seemed like he a stick and moves type of person. Like I'm just gonna keep it real. He want to instantly come out here and make it go up in flames. Like that's what it get. Because when he was finna go back, some people caught his energy. Like remember when ODS told him, "Come on, King Roman, I gotta tell you the truth. You would be wrong if you dox Lemon, because Lemon don't do shit like that. I understand he playing with you, but come on now, bro. I have to tell you, if you dox him, you gonna be wrong as hell." And King Roman went on his channel and was like, he want to play with me, but he don't want to play with me. So he was like, "Yeah, I had to listen to ODS, and a couple other people was like, yeah, I'd be wrong if I jump off the porch like that." But then now look, now Lemon is study revealing his ugly little head. Yeah, I want to play with you. But can you take it? Like you're not, Lemon is not the type of person that holds the pressure. He gonna cry and hope y'all come out here woo banging and swinging for him. He gonna start the shit up like he hate. Lemon really wanted to sit here and apologize to Diva. Just because I asked him, would you be willing to do it? Because I seen Lemon going down with the ship. I seen Lemon feeling some type of way. I feel Lemon feeling like he don't want too much to come out. I seen all this, but y'all was the one say apologize to what she need to apologize to him. We all knew that wasn't gonna happen. But at the end of the day, are y'all the one enduring the pressure? Because Lemon was ready to fold. Lemon was sitting here trying to figure out how he could stop coming live. Lemon was figuring out how he could hide behind a bottle and play like this shit ain't going down, when Lemon really just wanted to fold under pressure. See, y'all built Lemon up. Y'all set him up because he was an easy target. So you was glad that he played with y'all. You was glad that he did the shit he did, because now you finna watch him fall flat on his face. Like I said, if you give a damn about your mama, why sacrifice her? Once Lemon showed me that he was willing to sacrifice his mama, I really peaked Lemon for the piece of shit that he is. You don't love nobody because you don't love yourself. And then with all the health issues and stuff that he going through, that's why I say I kind of fall back from Lemon. And I ain't got to go back and forth with him, because you battling something and I see it, but it ain't my place to point it out or out it. But you really battling something and you don't know how to deal with it. So you coming on here and you stirring up shit so it could give you a temporary relief, and you watching people crash out behind it. But at this point, you gonna keep drinking Lemon, and your health, if it ain't already declining, gonna start declining even more. And you seeing that for yourself, but you don't know what is going on. So I don't give a damn. I don't feel no sympathy, empathy, or pity for you. I just say I ain't gotta contribute to the pressure that is evolving. Like, hey, it is what it is. Like, you shouldn't have came out here playing if you weren't ready for the backlash and how these people give it up. These people on this board, it's a devil playground. They live to divide and conquer. They live to tear you down. They live to see if you're going to come out stronger or you going to come out weaker. And basically, you coming out in every wash. Every time you go through the wash, we watch more and more of you fade. Every time you go through the watch, we watch more and more of you go down. And that's not just you. It's not just you. I see that happening too. It's a lot of you people. It's a lot of you people. You wanted to be the it factor of YouTube, and you claim you're the it factor of YouTube, but you seen that the it factor of YouTube is just like Jumanji. 1 minute you there and 1 minute you not. And the next minute they holding your head underwater and you begging for a gap, a breath, a fresh air. You can't get a win in elsewise. So it is what it is. And you losing people along the way in the process. The proof is in the pudding. They show was only about fighting. Hey, Oxy City, good morning, baby. Roman not doing that show. He never was. I know Roman ain't doing the show. We just entertaining Bappin because Bappin got a lot to say about the show. And that's why I said, you know something, y'all damn near, but I don't want to because the nigga say I'm hating on his shit, but I can show you how you can go on there and rise to the occasion. And trust me, if I go on that show, I'm not worried about nothing happening to me because I told, and it ain't no way you gonna tell me my pistol can't go where I go. Only people that could tell me my pistol is not allowed on their premises is the police station and the courthouse. Like anybody else, yeah, you lying to me. My pistol go wherever I go, baby. It sleeps with me like we having a whole relationship. It don't go nowhere. I don't never separate from it. It's with me at all times. And it is what it is. Like I can show you how to make shit pop. I can show you how to make a motherfucker stay in their lane. Absolutely. And I ain't paying for no damages. Like, yeah, no, 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 no. I didn't come here to cause no damages. I just came here for business opportunities, and they decided to make it something else. Once they see how liability, like, you better watch Tommy. You better watch how Scott was treated. You better watch how Caesar was there. Like these people went on that show, gave them they all did. They snatched that show right from under them because they came a liability. Look at Jocelyn. Look how many times these people actually had charges found against them. Look at how many times these people have been snatched in court. Look at all the times these people that went through so many things because they was playing on these damn networks. Like, hey, it is what it is. But Jocelyn also got her spinoff out of it. Tommy ended up going to another network doing the same goddamn thing. Then you got the ones that went into reality TV and then their life was exposed for what it actually went for. Skinbone from Chicago was running the show and he canceled his show because he said he thought people was in there and he wanted them to be able to sit here and sell and pop their shit and say how they was business people and what they had going on for themselves. And them people came in there and made an absolute flop out their life. They went in there trying to tear up them people, renting property and all type of shit. So guess what he said? That shows like that ain't hit for him. But that's because he didn't have the right individuals. You can't put all them damn people mixed from different backgrounds and ain't got a business bone and they body in the same house. And that's why I say, y'all whole little casting crews is a liability. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You would have been better off finding some lawyers, finding some doctors, some nurses and stuff, like married to medicine and stuff like that. People actually showed that they got something to lose, but they was fighting on that show too. So yeah, you might as well just find some people that ain't on in a fighting stage. They gonna fight if they had to defend themselves. You got to find the people that's at a mature stage that they could just walk away and leave you standing there looking like a goddamn fool. Yeah, you got to find the ones that could actually take a good verbal action. You got to find them type of people. Now, if you kick it off, don't get mad and want to fight when somebody drag you to the gods and back. Like, yeah, it is what it is. So, hey, if you got it, if you know it, you know. But hey, you could have did a spin-off of King Roman and doing a dating show or something. You could have did a spin-off of King Roman and K-Fit taking their trips and not hanging out, the crew people just turning up and doing stuff. Like, that's what type of spin-off you could have did if you knew better. Like people actually and does. Did you see that what was it, offshore, soft shore, or that girl that used to just go around the world turning up? Like people actually like shit like that. Once she started getting in trouble and want to fight and shit, they took that show right from up under her. You see Zeus tapping into other shit. They got Blueface with a house of him dating and shit. Running through the women, feeding the women and stuff like that. Like it's actually shows that actually get good ratings for shit, especially if you got the right characters in it. Like you got the girls. Like, did y'all see Flavor Flav ugly ass? That man would know he was, oh baby, Flavor Flav was just ugly as hell to me. But did you see all the women, Bootylicious? What's that other girl name? And they end up getting her, I can't think of her name. It's called New York. She actually ended up getting a spinoff from that show. Like it's a lot of people that would love to have your energy and shit, even if they don't want you to be part of the cast. They want you to be the person that actually be the spokesperson and a representative of it. So your good characteristic trait will get you right there in that position because they feel like you'll be able to sustain and hold it down, and you'll be able to keep the viewers through the roof. Like it's a lot of good shit. that they can do to actually make a show pop. So yeah, just pick the type of show you want to be on. Hey Taylor, good morning. Hey Mama Boo, good morning. Yeah, it's a lot of little different shit you can do to make your show pop and hit. You gotta just put your energy and your vibe into it if you want to be for real, for real. Like, we got 10 more minutes for me to sit on live with y'all. Thank y'all for getting me to 7:15. Um, we can sit on here and chop it up until it is what it is. And then I'm gonna be gone for the day. What my lights looking like, because I probably should have been checking my lights while I'm sitting up here talking to y'all. But either way it go, I'm just saying, I think they can do it. I think they can do it. I think if they actually put it together, because there was also a lady in the B sector that said she wanted to sponsor some shows and wanted people to come on there and work for her on her network and stuff. And she was paying for camera crews and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, I think they could do it, but if not, I'm gonna see next time King Ramen go live. Like I'm gonna do the research and stuff for it and ask them, have you ever thought about launching a content house? Like you really can launch it and you can set it up and you can put the camera crews and equipments in every angle and we can find out where you want to launch it at first. Like they said, y'all was willing to donate to King Payne's show. Why not just donate it to the B sector having his own show? Cause like I said, when I get ready to do what I want to do, I'm putting my money behind it because it's involving me. If I build it, I'm sure they will come. If I build it, I'm sure they would donate. They donate for every damn thing else. As long as it's entertaining, it's something for them to watch. I think they're gonna be hands on and want to be a part of the upbringing and say that they had played the part in it. Like I'm just saying, like, hey, so like I said on his platform, are you willing to do it yourself? You have Billie Jean on your side. She says she don't want to cover beef sector content, so she don't gotta cover beef sector content. She could just sit here and be your own personal editor. Ask her how much would it cost to be an editor for your show that you want to produce, unless you want to edit it yourself, or you might want to professionally edit it and find somebody in your real world to edit it for you. Because that's it. That's all. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to launch this show? Because, like they said, you got people that say they willing to donate. You got headliners that say they willing to participate, but I'm telling you now, I don't give a damn who throwing the show. You put the wrong bodies in there, and it's gonna be a no. It better be like a Treasure Lane or a Sean Bradley or somebody or just Kimmy or somebody like that. If you want me to participate, because I'm not sitting with none of the trash. You will not get me and Uppy in the same house to save your life. You will not get no me and Shakim in the same house to say that, and you ain't putting me in no house with Lemon. Like I have my options and my choice who I will sit with and who I wouldn't. And quite frankly, a lot of people will make the cut. Yeah, I would even step foot in the house there if Brianna decide to do one. Yeah. I even go in the goddamn house with that loudmouth ass Pizarro. As long as she ain't screaming that loud. Like her mic might not be there, but she might be just loud in real life. So I don't know. Like, yeah, no. Like I baby, I will come through. Like, yeah, a special appearance from Hell Sector. Absolutely. Rocking a brand or a shirt or a sweater. It depends on the season. With that says room shake all across it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like what we talking about? hmm Good morning. Good morning.